Hello everyone and welcome back to our blind let's play Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your stories gaming channel, and today my friends, well, we just found the Proto Badger and he is very happy to see him. Came out of this hatch here and well, we don't know if this is a friend or enemy. We do know that she got another picture, so that's good. I mean, whenever we can start an episode with, you know, someone jumping up and down all excited. It makes me all excited too. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into this. Jump right in. Oh my god. Anyway, woo, let's do this. Proto Badger, get. All right, only one more to go. What are you getting all excited about? Huh, did you forget? The photo rally, duh. See, look, now all I had to do is get a picture of a bad badger and I'm done. Ah, yes, I vaguely recall a contest or something of that sort. I hope you all having a fantastic day. Are we gonna stop this guy from just walking away? What? It's gone. But where did it go? What happened? What's wrong? A bad badger costume is missing, sir. Oh, is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnapper stole it. I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costumes have been taken. What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Proto Badger, please tell me a little bit more about these costumes you use. Okay, let's go talk to the Proto Badger here. By the way, I did mess with my volume settings a little bit more and my filters. You guys will have to let me know if everything sounds a little bit better now or if everything just sounds great. I really appreciate your feedback. What did you mean by a bad badger costume is missing? Why, just what I said, sir. We are 1 bad badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all time. Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park, the others should be in that room. Actually, both of them should be in that room. Huh? What do you mean? Normally we don't use the bad badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. Oh, look at this! Oh, he's, they're doing... I'm sorry, but this guy's eyes still creep me out, by the way. This is just weird. It's a stage show where the bad badger wreaks havoc around the park. And the other badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir. Is it just me, or, like, when you look at these side by side, you get rid of the eyelashes, you get rid of the bow? They're the exact same costume, except this one's got a bandolier. I think I mentioned that before, but it's just weird how they're all basically the same costume except for, really, the eyes. I mean, the eyes are the only thing different between all 4 of them, right? I am speechless that such a show exists. Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume. Then does that make it impossible to take a picture of the bad badger? Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. I'm assuming this Proto Badger is just an ordinary cop. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir? Because he's saying sir, which... all this basically means is that the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total. Then, are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers? No, I don't think that's very likely. Oh? Yeah, I mean, it's already new information that there's 3, but if there was 4, there'd be more information here. Recall the costumes for a minute. The stolen ones, you mean? What proves that a 4th kidnapper does not exist? This? It's the only thing I can think of. If you had 4 people and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume, wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume instead? Yeah, that makes sense. And yet, the kidnappers decide to steal another bad badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes, but the question is, why? A 4th stolen costume by the 3-person kidnapping group. What is the other costume? I was wondering if you don't mind. Mr. Proto Badger, how did you know my name? You're pretty famous, sir. I would think that most people would know who you are. Famous? Me? Absolutely, sir. You're always very active in the community, I hear. Wow, I didn't know you were such a big celebrity, Mr. Edgeworth. I feel like I've met this person before. Maybe it's just my imagination. Who's that little costume? Is that Gumshoe? I was wondering if you don't mind. That is Gumshoe. That's why he's saying sir. I bet you anything this is Gumshoe. That's what I'm thinking. Beyond this door is where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you. Must you keep reminding me? What's the rumor? I gotta see your awesome face. You didn't need to remind me that moment either. Alright, logic. Let's see what we have here. We have the costume pieces and an unaccounted for bad badger. They must surely connect. Good. The second bad badger costume. I believe it may be closer at hand than we think. What do you mean? That costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants? Hey, you're right. Let's get it out of there and take a look. As I suspected, it's a bad badger costume. Well, minus the head. I won't rest. Okay. Obvious thing to look at. Well, look, the left hand is hurt. Or the right hand. Sorry. Yeah, that would be right. It looks more like something was ripped off of it. I wonder why this bad badger's costume right hand is torn up like that. Maybe it's a flesh wound from a fight with the blue badger. I always knew the blue badger was one ferocious beast. I somehow doubt that even real badgers are as bloodthirsty as that, Kay. Does this look like something? Does that... It's not the horse, is it? I mean, it doesn't... I mean, those could be 4 legs. But why would the horse thing be ripped off of this? I don't know. I don't think it's a sword. Nope, that's not it. Or it might not be. You really are acting weird, Miss Edgeworth. Just tell me if it's a contradiction or not. My apologies. There's definitely something off about this costume. Only I could vision the truth in my head. Head. Okay, I guess not. Okay, so it's all about the right hand. Okay. I'm thinking it must keep a most chaotic room. Don't slender inside me, all in one shot. Unused folding chairs leaned against it. It probably came from the stack. Looks more like something was ripped off. What was ripped off, though? I mean, I don't see anything. It's not the horse. What is that? What is that? Anything of interest? Okay, are you participating in that Blue Badger photo rally? Yeah, I figured since I came all this way, I might as well. Plus, I want the prize. The prize? It's a handcuff-shaped notepad. Wait, was a notepad-shaped set of handcuffs. Either way, they both sound incredibly useless. Hey, you don't know that. And I'm sure I can figure out what to use it for, whichever it is. A notepad might be useful, but I don't see when she will ever need a set of handcuffs. That's what that could be. That could be a set of handcuffs? Maybe? But I don't have anything. Well, wait, I have pictures of the badgers, don't I? Now the hands. Wait. Wait a second. This right here. This isn't a bad badger costume. This isn't a bad badger costume. This is a blue badger costume. Come on! It is! It's got the bandolier around the side. Alright, I'm gonna do my save strategy here. I was told it fills me with confidence when I save. Okay, maybe not. Well, I tried. I'm telling you. This isn't a bad badger costume. But how do I say this is a blue badger costume? Is it this one? Oh wait, it is. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't see this. It does have the bandolier. I was looking at the wrong picture. I'm so sorry, y'all. That was a red herring. Yes. So maybe it's the gun then? So if I click here and I go to that big picture, or was it? This one. There we go. All right, so I got tripped up over the belt, but when I realized that I was wrong about the belt, it helped me figure out the evidence. So in a way, that was a blessing. It may have taken me a little bit longer than it probably should have to get here, but it was a blessing. Trust me. I believe what we have here is an inconsistency. Between what? Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand that it should be. Oh, the gun! Precisely. The Bad Badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However, you there, did you remove the gun from this badger's right hand? You see, this is a problem with not having voice acting. If you had voice acting, you could clearly tell if this was Gumshoe or not. But I can't give him the Gumshoe voice if I'm not sure that it's Gumshoe. And plus, if it was Gumshoe and he was using Gumshoe's voice, wouldn't Edgeworth realize that it was Gumshoe? So I'm just gonna keep going with the neutral voice unless I know otherwise. No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume. As I thought, the rip itself confirms my hypothesis that the gun was forcibly removed. Mr. Proto Badger, the gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct? Well, absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun. However, it can fire blanks. We need to use them for the stage show. It seems that our kidnappers also had a need for the model gun, my dear costumed friend. Okay, information discovered in the kidnapper's hideout. Missing model gun. And we got all help back. Perfect timing. I think we're about done with this room. So, what's next? Well, we found a few answers, but there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, Kay. Who is that? March 13th, 3:34 p.m. Wild Wild West area. Oh, here's Gumshoe. Ah, Miss Edgeworth, sir. Alright, so maybe that was a Gumshoe. I guess what's wrong? Ah, you gotta hurry, sir. Come on. What is it, detective? Ah, they found a blue badger costume down in front of the main gate, sir. What? Is it that one of the kidnappers was wearing? Bingo! That's why you gotta come to the main gate with me right now, sir. If we hurry, we still might be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sir. All right, let's make haste to the main gate. To be continued? All right, well, no worries at all. We're just gonna press on. This is a longer case than the other ones, I feel. But then again, that's kind of how Ace Attorney has done things, right? It's like case 1 was smaller, then case 2, and then case 3 was bigger, and then case 4 and 5 were, you know, much bigger. At least it seems that way. March 13th, 3:45 p.m. Gatewater Land main gate. Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe? Ah, just on the other side of the fountain, sir. With no one in it. There's something in it. Was it out here in the open all along? No, it was discovered in the tall grass back there, ma'am. I moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly. Well then, let's get down to it. Let's get down to business to defeat the Badgers. It's the Blue Badger's body section. What a waste. How so? Going through all the trouble to steal a costume only to throw it away in the end? A real thief wouldn't do such a thing. Nope, no way. I wouldn't think a real thief would steal something so gaudy to begin with. What do we have here? Oh, it's another pendant. That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that? And hey, this pretty baby's made of platinum silver too. Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon. Is it possible that these two... Hold it right there. You know, I said what I said about Lang. But this music is super catchy. I love the music in this series. Hands up, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you? Erg. A pendant, huh? This is a very divisive piece of evidence. Or decisive. How can you tell? Look here, read off what you see. Lauren? Hey, it's the name that's engraved on this. Lauren D, as in Lauren Devorae? Where is it? Could it be Lauren Devorae? Could it be a daughter? Miss Pop's pendant data. Oh. No, that's Lauren Pops. My prime suspect. Haha, we have you now, Miss Kidnapper. No, you don't understand. Lolly, I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers. Let's. Oh, the dots. You're kidding. Miss Pops is one of the kidnappers? This seems too easy now. I don't know. I'm kind of thrown through a loop here. Oh, the dots. Yes. It was me. I held that hostage. Or maybe I was right. So, Miss Pops is one of the kidnappers. But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved or over. Hey guys, case closed. No, there's still one more kidnapper. Get the car ready, and I mean the special one for this young lady. Hey, get in, Mr. Prosecutor. What is it this time? Are you proposing that Miss Pops is also the culprit in a murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect. We found it. Found what? Well, that officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass. Your country's police are a sham. Just look at how careless they are. Who are you calling a sham? Pal? No, you're not my pal. You're just a sham. Sham? The officer's gun didn't show signs of having been fired. So it can't be the murder weapon. So, Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges, I see. But what if you took the bullets out of the gun and you put it in the blank gun and used the gun that had blanks that now doesn't have blanks to kill someone with the gun that's supposed to have blanks? Okay, my brain just did weird things there, sorry. And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking on to the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. As I recall, it was you who said that right, Mr. Prosecutor. All the dots. Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon? Yes, I killed him. I can't believe it. Thanks for the confession. Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed. Look at you, so sure of yourself. We got the culprit's own confession. It's a very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for? How about this? How about Ernest doesn't give a dang about Lauren? And he used Lauren because he knew Lauren was in love with him. And what he did was he made her kidnap him and then maybe even kill the other guy. And then, because she loves him so much, she's taken the fall for him and he can get out scot-free, which was his plan all along. It could also be that he did kill Devorae, and she's claiming she did it to once again take all the blame onto her. So she loves him so much, she's willing to go to life in prison for him, when I'm willing to bet that he doesn't care at all about her. Man, if true, that is cold and calculated. Miss Lauren Pops. Yes. I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that has happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder. I'm a kidnapper and a killer. Isn't that enough? Oh wow, man, she is really breaking down. It's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if that is the truth. Oh, the exclamations. Now then, will you tell us the truth? Or is there some reason why you can't? Oh, the dog. Oh, the dots. I have had a change of heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you suck away as the losing mutt. Alright, you heard me. Let's hear about all the evil deeds you committed today. Alright. Miss Pop's confession. The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon.
We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
There, are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes the second time. At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least respect that much.
Miss Pops, is what you said really the truth?
Yes, it is.
If that is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth. Because there is something that seems a little bit too improbable in her confession. Alright, let's try to find this out.
The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon.
How well did you know the victim?
I've spoken with him only a few times at Lance's house.
A few times, that's it.
Yes.
If they only met a few times, I don't see how they could have trusted each other.
But if you hardly ever talked, then how could he trust you not to steal his plan?
That's exactly what we were thinking.
But that's completely irrelevant. He was planning to betray her from the very beginning. Which is why he chose someone he was especially close to. Isn't that right, Sheena?
Yes.
However, Mr. Deacon made a very poor choice.
In the end, he was killed by the one he had intended to betray himself.
Ha! I bet he did see that one coming.
All the dots. All the grind dots! We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage.
You knew. How did you know something like that?
Oh no, what should I do?
Kay, what's wrong with her now?
Come on, isn't it obvious? You're making her a scary face again, that's why. Why don't you try asking her in a nicer, more gentle way? No, stop it, Lauren. You're always like this. You always fall for the stern-looking one. That's why you always be unhappy. Or maybe that's it. She's been bewitched by icy glare.
Mind your own business, Kay. Now then, Miss Pops. Oh boy. Let's continue with the testimony. I just love how he just quickly dismisses her and just goes right back to her. He's so laser focused.
Oh, yes, of course.
You know, just like I think Maya was really good for Phoenix, I think Kay could be really good for Edgeworth. Providing, you know, Kay isn't a master thief who, yeah, anyway.
Miss Amano would pay anything to get his son back after all.
Why did you believe that?
Anyone who knows Mr. Amano would think the same. I bet Lance is that old man's greatest treasure.
I suppose he would be to a doting father like Mr. Amano.
I always figured that was it too, and I was always envious of Lance for it. Oh, because you're dad's? I got this pendant from my father. And I believe that as long as I have this, I'll find my father again someday. He'll welcome me into his arms, riding on the back of a Pegasus.
That pendant, she must truly believe it to be the wings of Pegasus.
Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money...
Would you mind telling us a little bit about the plan itself?
Well, first we captured Lance. Oh, how did you do that? Well, Mr. Deacon did that on his own, so I don't quite know. Bah, and here I thought you knew how to steal people away.
I shudder to think what you would do with such knowledge.
Sorry, I really don't know any, but somehow, Mr. Deacon was able to contain him.
All we had to do after that was wait for the ransom to be paid, but... Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me! Why do you think he did? I have no idea, but maybe he had planned on doing so from the very beginning.
Miss Pops.
Oh, the crying dots. Wait, Mr. Deacon planned to kill Miss Pops from the very beginning? Was that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? Should I raise an objection? I don't see why not. I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just said claimed is all that likely. Huh? I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you. But why? We're total strangers. It's not common for people to kill each other over money. Miss Pops, you... Sorry, I'm trying to wrap myself around. I'm trying to wrap my mind around two possibilities and wondering how they both can be true. So remember the theory I just said earlier about the three of them being in cahoots? And Ernest didn't really care at all for Lauren. And then I said earlier, this says Lauren D. This doesn't say Lauren P. It says Lauren D. Which means the butler, Colin Devorae, this is her father. Because that's what my first initial gut reaction was. I saw Lauren D. and I said, oh, that must be probably a daughter to the butler. But then it said Lauren Pops, and that kind of threw me off. But I think they're father and daughter. And the main clue here we have wings. And we have a horse. What is Pegasus? Pegasus is a flying horse. And Colin Devorae is on the back of this. So Colin Devorae is in the back of this, and Lauren Devorae is in the back of the wings. They're a matching pair.
What do you mean?
You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I could show you with this piece of evidence. This proves that Mr. Deacon wouldn't have been able to kill Miss Pops.
Why are you showing this to me?
So what about the pendant? The horse pendant, along with this piece of evidence, shows who you really are. The wings. Wow, I figured this out 5 seconds before I needed to. That was good. I didn't see it coming earlier, but I saw it now. Those two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, you're right. They're the same color, and they're even made of the same material.
I believe that these two pendants are actually one. Shall we give it a try?
Wow, it's totally Pegasus. But why? Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's?
You're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be. Wait, she never knew that was her father? But he probably recognized her?
What? No, that can't be.
So the two make a set. Heh. It's just another trinket. It's not as though this changes anything.
You lack imagination, Agent Lang. Very well, I'll show you with this evidence. This is a piece of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant. It's the... this. Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man. His real name was Colin Devorae, the name that is etched on the horse pendant.
What? An alias?
I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon in order to live. And it makes sense given what is written in Mr. Devorae's dossier. But what I really want to point out was this. This specific section is what reveals the true meaning behind the pendant. Daughter. Mr. Devorae had one daughter, and her real name is Lauren Pops.
That's a lie. That person was not my father.
He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you.
Oh, God.
Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot? And what is so funny, Agent Lang?
Hey, you're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you?
What are you trying to say?
Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I thought of another possibility.
Is that so? Well, let's hear it. Alright, face to face with Lang, let's do it.
I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter. But isn't it possible that they both knew the fact? It was no coincidence that the united pair became involved in the house of Amano. And the two of them made good use of the meanings of playing this little kidnapping. Would you say my scenario is perfectly probable as well?
Yeah? I mean, that's what I was trying to figure out myself, and I don't really have an answer to him yet. So, this is his version of how things might have been.
You don't have any proof that either one of them didn't know the relationship, right?
You mean they knowingly committed the kidnapping as father and daughter?
That's right. As one really rotten family.
Is that really what happened? I'd better take a long, hard look at the evidence. Well, first, let's flush this out.
I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter.
Precisely, and what father would ever willingly kill his own daughter?
I've seen a lot of things in my travels, and I can tell you that being related by blood is sometimes proof of nothing. But isn't it possible that they both knew the fact?
You think they knew?
Yeah, I don't think only the victim knew. I think the girl realized it as well. They both knew what the other person was, but they didn't have to pretend that they didn't.
Because he was on the lam?
You got it. The victim couldn't exactly go around flaunting who he was. Furthermore, it was no coincidence that the united pair became involved in the house of Amano.
One as a butler and one as a friend of the son, you mean?
They probably thought that was the best shot.
Is that what you honestly believe?
Of course. And the two of them made good use of the meanings of playing this little kidnapping.
You mean how they plot to commit this crime as blood relatives?
Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever player.
The butler and the girlfriend. No one would ever suspect that they were in fact family.
Yes, from the very beginning, they basically practiced those roles well. What you say, my scenario is perfectly probable as well.
I believe you're being a bit too overconfident for someone with no evidence.
Am I? Because I don't see presenting any evidence to the contrary.
Without evidence to counter him, we're stuck at a draw. Agent Lang isn't wrong. The scenario is certainly a probable one.
You better hurry up and do something or Lauren's gonna wind up looking really bad.
I know. But first things first, is Agent Lang's line of logic factually correct? Did the two of them really knowingly commit the crime as father and daughter? What evidence do I have? I mean, this is... Why does this say this, though? I mean, this says Lauren P is engraved on the back. But if you look at it, you can clearly say it's Lauren D. Lauren D is engraved into this pendant.
I see that they wrote a first name, but why just a D?
Maybe it's a result of poor planning.
I guess, well, at least I had to shorten my name. I could make it K Faraday. That way, even if you just shout it out, it still say my name, K Faraday.
I suppose if I had to do the same, I'd rather it be abbreviated as M. Edgeworth.
Hold on, I think you should abbreviate it as ME. Get it? Haha.
Who would have thought this little pendant could serve such a strange conversation?
Well, why does it say Lauren D there?
But it says Lauren P here. Is that like a typo or something? Because that's just very confusing. So that was the gun that was ripped off the Badger. Here's the thing I was preventing the lock. We thought he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are, but despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up. Doesn't make any sense because he did show up with his daughter. So why do they say the surveillance? Why are they saying that they were surveilling his daughter, but he never showed up? Where is the evidence that I need? Loss of blood resulting from a gunshot wound. Lack of blood around the body suggests the victim was killed somewhere else in the mood, which implies there should be evidence of blood at the real murder site. I don't really understand. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to check it. Darn it. I'm sorry. I just totally messed that one up. That is not what I want to do. I want to check, not present. Yes, yes. We've heard you insult me many times. I'm going to drop a save here, though. Boost my confidence. Boost my confidence. Alright, I guess I didn't boost my confidence. I was thinking that if they were under surveillance and he never came, then that shows that maybe that's not true. But I guess that wasn't the piece of evidence I was looking for. No, because he had an alias. Because he had an alias. He had an alias. I don't know how to present evidence to say what I want to say. And that makes me think that what I'm trying to do is wrong. Because what I'm trying to say is that he had an alias. He didn't show up to see his daughter right away. And because he was in disguise, they never knew each other. It's no coincidence that the Renate pair became involved in the house of Amano. What do I do? Did I use this here? Okay. I really feel like that's a piece of evidence I need to use. I just don't know where to use it. Well, you know what? I need to drain my health bar anyway to see the scene here. So I might as well just go down the line and try this evidence on every spot. And if I'm wrong, then at the very least, I'm not losing anything because I kind of want to see the game over screen. So at least I can eliminate this piece of evidence as being the thing that I need. I hate how long it takes when he asks for a scroll. This is the thing I was talking about the other day about, you know, them, it being annoying when they do things like that. Because I can't just get right back to the point. Okay, so I'm pretty sure now that is not the correct piece of evidence. So what other evidence do I have besides this? I mean, I'm kind of clueless. I actually am kind of clueless. Because I don't know how to say what I want to say, which is the problem.
I think I have fake logic. Need some more time in the oven, Mr. Prosecutor. You guys, what are you waiting for? An great invitation. Take this young lady away.
Wait, we still don't know the truth behind what has happened. It's alright. I need to pay the price of what I've done. So she goes to jail. Thus the truth was lost for all eternity. And the book is closed. Never actually tried the retry button before. That's kind of cool. It just takes you right back here. Do they give you full life? Hey, they give you full life. How about that? That's pretty cool. All right, let's think. It is impossible they both knew the fact. There was no coincidence the Renate pair became involved in the house of Amano. So what evidence do I have? Maybe I showed this. Because it says Lauren D. It doesn't say Devorae. Nope, that's not off to a good start. Man, I am completely stuck. I may have to look this up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a clue on what I'm supposed to say here. Like, I don't see any evidence. You know, I think I called Lance Ernest again. I did that the other day. Ernest is the old guy. Lance is the son. I keep forgetting that. Like, I don't know why I keep forgetting that, but I keep forgetting that. Lance is the son. Ernest is the father. So here, I have a love letter again. You know, maybe this isn't a love letter. Hold up. It says your beloved Viola, but we know Viola's like crazy, right? So what if this isn't a love letter? What if Lance actually owns a ton of money? Or not owns, but owes a ton of money. And he's being threatened by tender lender. So he falsifies this crime in order to get the money he needs so Viola doesn't kill him. Yeah, this whole thing is probably not what I think it is. This is a you pay us or I kill you type letter. But that doesn't help me yet. And again, I'm sorry for keep messing up Lance and Ernest. I know I said the other day that the weather has changed and my brain has been very foggy as of late. Plus, I'm getting over an illness. But still, I should know who these people are. Like, I really should know who these people are. It's not that. We've already tried that everywhere. I don't know. Nope, I don't know. But here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I've hit a wall, okay? I've hit a wall, I've run into a wall, and I've hit it face first, and I am just splattered against it, and I did not bust through. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do what I've done when I've kind of been stuck in the past, which is I'm gonna ask the #1 YouTube comedian in all of YouTube to give me a nudge. Rather than me going looking up the answer, because the problem is when you go look up an answer, you may see more than what you want to see, and that's always a problem, and it's something I try to avoid as much as humanly possible. So before I go look this up, please guys give me some sort of amazing help like you've done before in the past. I know I could trust you guys because you are the #1 YouTube comedian in all of YouTube. I mean that with my full heart. I love you guys so very much. Until next time, when we take the smug off this guy's face. Still can't believe I got stuck here. Well, it's gonna happen to the best of us. Join us next time on a blind Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations with me, FlightlessBird, and your story-based gaming channel. And until then, so long and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.